Hey guys, how you all doing today? Tyler here, or Aliens Rock 50, and welcome back to another special Bloons Tower Defense Battles video. We got a fun one for you here, guys. And as the new update comes out, there's something I just gotta do. This is something everyone's gotta try at least once, right? Because, I mean, after the one time, it becomes a bit less fun. But here we are, myself and Candys0n going late game. I know what you guys are thinking, like, whoa, Tyler, late game is for noobs, yada yada yada. But this isn't like a quick battle sort of thing. This is Candys0n and I attempting to get the world record on this new game mode. And yes, it is actually different than normal assault battles. I'll explain like differences later on in the video. But this definitely qualifies as its own game mode, and we're going for the highest round within this game mode. And as you can see, we get a pretty damn high score. It's the highest video I've seen, that's for sure. Like, if you think it can get higher, go ahead, post a video. Otherwise, it probably didn't happen. And I'm just gonna claim this world record for now. It's probably gonna get broken eventually, because I know there were definitely some mistakes made along the way from both of our sides, I would say. But it still is quite an amazing feat, and honestly, I don't know if I'm ever gonna get this high again. So, what is going on? What kind of deck we got here? Like, we got a pack 15 cards that are great late game, right? And a lot of the cards that are good for late game and normal assault battles aren't included in card battles yet. There's only like some specific ones, like Temple, or sometimes Ground Zero, Spike Storm. And let me just start off by saying, this deck is greedy. Like, really freaking greedy. Like, we're talking Mr. Krabs, Walmart, and Black Friday. Greedy. Super, super greedy. So greedy that if you try this in quick battles, you will lose almost guaranteed. Because there's no, like, decent rushing cards. And there's not even that much of decent defending cards. You have to hope it's, well, you have to, like, do this in a private battle with a friend. Otherwise, if you go in, like, quick battles, you have to bring a deck with a lot more balance. So, there's like 8 cards in here, 8 out of the 15, that are purely for defending super duper late game. They're not that great defending mid game or early game even, so we kind of had to adjust for that in our strategy. So what do we all have that's great late game? We got the Spike Storm, the 1/4 Spike Factory. It costs about 10,000, plays on your side, and it just drops a bunch of spikes that are amazing against small class Bloons. It's pretty fast shooting too, and each of the spikes do 3 times damage against Moabs. So if you get like a screen full of them, you'll just have a giant arsenal of Moab shredding, ZOMG shredding, madness monster things. And those are really good. And also, we have the Temple, of course. Now, the Temple is kind of special in here. It's a 4/2 Temple. Meaning you can't just get a super short range and then upgrade a Temple. When you place a Temple, it is going to have a much larger range. And obviously I don't even need to explain why it's the best tower for late game, but I do have to explain that in card battles, you can place maybe half the amount of Temples that you can in a normal assault battle, just because of how the range works. Because if you didn't know, the Temple of the Monkey God will sacrifice every single tower in its range, and it will use that abilities to just kind of make it stronger overall. So you can see I'm kind of setting up my first Temple in the bottom left hand corner right now. I'm placing a bunch of bomb towers, wizards, and spike factories, and you're wondering, why are you doing that? Well, you want like certain categories of things that are useful to help buff up the Temple. Like, you gotta sacrifice $30,000 worth of bomb towers, like $10,000 worth of wizard towers, and $30,000 worth of miscellaneous things. There's also glue and ice you can sacrifice, but neither of those are in card battles. So we're a bit disadvantaged there, unfortunately. But we can get the bomb and wizard sacrifice, which is still pretty good. What they do give is they give like special abilities the bomb can throw, or the Temple can throw. Like, as you can see, it's throwing bombs and it's throwing tornadoes. But more importantly, sacrificing that kind of stuff will make the actual plasma just so much stronger. It's a science, guys. It's a science. But we just got to kind of keep going for building the Temples. So like I said, a lot less ability to place Temples on here. Like, I'm talking you can maybe fit 5, 6 max. But I think I go for 5, and Candys0n only gets 4, if I remember correctly. He said he had to sell a Temple at some point. I don't remember exactly what happened, but he definitely had a bit of a goof. So those are just really good. We also have Ray of Dooms, because those are just expensive popping power. It's good against lots of BFBs and Moabs. It's decent. I think Candys0n went a little bit overboard on the Ray of Dooms. Like, he likes those a little bit too much. I'm more a fan of the spike factories myself, but Ray of Dooms are a lot better like in the back when they can kind of just shoot down Battle Park and kill, just hit a bunch of balloons in a straight line, or a bunch of Moab class balloons. Because like ceramics are don't even matter right now. We got a temple. Those are like one-shot kill ceramics basically. They're that good. So what else we have? We got the 2-4 village. You can see it, at least one on Candys0n side at this point. The 2-4 village is insane in this. For those who don't know what it does, you kind of want it covering just a bunch of balloons, and what it does for a bunch of towers, and what it does for every like tower in this range, it has a slight attack buff, a slight like pop and power buff. It can now see camo. It can now pop every type of balloon. And the ability. The ability is the main reason why we use it, is if you press it, for 10 seconds, all the towers under its radius will shoot twice as fast. So it's basically like a tower boost over a small area, but if you get enough of them over the course of the map, you can just get like free tower boosts for all the towers, just going on and on. Because as you can see, we only get 3 free tower boosts. We can't just keep using them as we damn feel like. I still have one sitting. I think Candys0n might be out, actually. He used his a bit too much early on, if I say so myself. So we got that. Then we got the 4-2 cannon, which I said to sacrifice to the temple. Also good early on. We got the 1-3 wizard, mainly a sacrifice to the temple, but it's also decent at like popping a couple, strong balloons. What you want to do is just place those where you can't fit any other tower, because they have a tiny, tiny footprint, like smaller than Spike Factory, smaller than Ray of Doom, obviously smaller than Temple, and you can just kind of squeeze that in for a little bit more pop and power. Nothing too significant, but hey, every little bit counts. We also have the Ground Zero, which I don't actually use the ability in this game. The Ground Zero is great for defending like rushes and that sort of stuff. But here I realized the income is so much more worth it. It'll send out 450 pink balloons and give you plus 600 income, and that's a lot for a single card. So you kind of want to just be doing that to get insane income. And as you can see, the insane income has happened already. I have 26,000 income, round 64. I'm still kind of sending out pinks occasionally. I really don't need to now because I'm sitting at over $1 million. I could probably fill my screen with stuff, and I'll just be happy. The only hard part is actually finding the cards I need, and I'll talk about that later still. We also have the Sabotage Supply Lines, the 2-4 Ninja Monkey. That thing is super crucial if you want to go late game. You take those and you get like 5 or 6 of them, and you can kind of keep activating its ability infinitely. And what its ability does is, in fact, it slows down all the balloons that are coming in for a few seconds to half speed. So you have half-speed balloons, and you have double-speed tower attacking from the Monkey Village, which allows you to go so much further than you would if you didn't have those upgrades, which is just super-duper crucial. You gotta slow down those balloons so your towers just have more time to kill them. Also, I just got Monkey Pirates because this place has water, and they don't... the nuclear sub-ability is not out. So it's like Monkey Pirates is probably the best thing you can get. It'll sink a BFB no matter how late you get. In case I didn't know, in late game, the Moab class balloons, well, all balloons actually, will just get so much more faster. Like the ZOMGs here are actually like really fast. I know the video sped up, but even at normal speed, the ZOMGs are about like 5 times faster than normal. And so are the BFBs and Moabs and all that. And they have like 20 times more health than normal too, than like around 22 ZOMG or something like that. So what's useful about the Monkey Pirates is that it'll sink down a BFB no matter how much health it has, which is at least somewhat useful. It's better than just having the water open, or just better than having like reactor subs like Candys0n does. That'll do what, like 5 damage to a single Moab? I don't know. Maybe I guess it doesn't matter too much, but we're just working with what we got. Yes, we are. So now we're just kind of filling up this map overall. And I think every other tower I haven't mentioned is literally just eco. That's me trying to be greedy. It doesn't really contain like much mid-game rush towers. Obviously, we're not trying to kill each other. We're just going for this record, man. World star! And anyways, I kind of wanted to talk about, well, the actual card battles. How it's different going late game on card battles than normal battles. I've done late game like once, twice on normal assault mode. A while ago, like on the Flash version of battles, I got some world records on there too. And it's entirely different mainly because the temples. Like I said, you can fit about half the temples you can in normal battles in this type of battles, which is going to hurt you quite a bit. That probably shaves like 40 rounds at least off our record. And I mean, you guys don't even know how high we're going yet. You see around 90 now, but oh man, this is just the beginning, man. Just the beginning. But yeah, that makes it hard. Also, what's really annoying is that you have to cycle through to find the exact card you want. At this point, I just want Ray of Dooms and the Spike Factories. Every other card is basically useless, so I just have to throw that away and keep searching for the Ray of Doom and Spike Factory. And just kind of trying to fill up the screen. It's not working well, and it's still around 94, and I haven't even filled my screen yet. Candys0n seems a bit more content, because he just went for Ray of Dooms, but I think he could have fit more Ray of Dooms than he did. He was just a bit too easy going with his spacing. Like, I'm trying to be extra cautious, trying to fit in literally as much as possible. Because, I mean, the more stuff you have, the better overall. And I'm just trying to, like, hover over and all that. So that's what makes it tough. But what does make it a little bit easier is that you do have access to more towers. Like, in normal assault mode, you get 4 towers max. Here, you can get, 15 if you want. This allows you to get more sacrifices for the temple. Just different things, too. Like, I can now get Spike Storm and Ray of Doom. While in a normal assault mode, I probably would not have room for both of those, to be completely honest. No siree. And it just allows me to get all these support towers too. I definitely would not have room for 2-4 village if I had only 4 towers. So all this kind of adds up, that's for sure. And like I said before, we're still missing some things that would be super duper good late game. Like I'm talking Bloon Chipper would be amazing late game. Monkey sub ability would at least be helpful, I think. More sacrifice to the temple. Glue and Ice, obviously. And I don't think I'm missing too much. Just a few more things that would be at least somewhat useful late game. Maybe Engineer Overclock. I don't think that's too worth it, though. I guess you could fit it in a tiny area, but I don't know, man. I don't know. So anyways, Candys0n and I, round 106 right now. This is actually looking not too bad. Like the ZOMGs and Moabs and stuff aren't getting too far. We both have a ton of abilities, and we're kind of just cycling through them. I'm being sure to press the sabotage supply lines every time I see new balloons come in, because these rounds are literally just a few groups of fast ZOMGs that kind of just keep getting faster and stronger. Like, as I see the ZOMGs going fast like this, I'm like, oh crap, press that panic button, and I'm just going to Spike Storm all over the map. For those who are wondering why I use the Spike Storm, it is just so good when you press that ability button. It'll kill so many Moab class balloons, and basically just clear the screen like that. Ray Dooms are a little bit more sketch, and it may look right now, Candys0n's doing better than I, but that will turn around very shortly. Like, I'm still trying to place towers. I haven't even filled my screen yet. It's just crazy. I'm still going on the abilities. I don't really press the Monkey Pirates much, but maybe I could press it more. I don't know. I'm sure to press the village ability when I can, too. Always want a couple spare just in case I'm freaking out. And now you see all the ZOMG stuff getting around the bend. This time, I killed him faster than Candys0n did, and that means my defense is pretty much set. I'm still looking for last possible positions, but there really isn't that much more. We're just gonna keep coasting and see how much longer we can go. And again, it looks like Candys0n's are getting around that far bend. He's starting to struggle. It's round 116. Hopefully we can squeak out at least a few more rounds to make it harder for someone past the record. But Moab's side got so far. That's scary. I don't know how much longer we're going to last. I'm going to have to go ham on abilities. And if I start getting really far, maybe even use the official tower boost too. Because I think the tower boost does stack with the Monkey Village. Correct me if I'm wrong. I actually haven't tested that. And of course I'm using Spike Factories much more. And his balloons are just getting so far. Mine are getting decently far too, but I still feel in control because of Spike Factory, and I still have 3 village abilities too. Just all this is super, super sweet. I'm crying. He's like, oops. We're at round 120. Maybe we hit round 21. Oh, we do. We barely hit round 21. I don't know if you guys saw that. Maybe I'll show it again. But yeah, we barely hit round 21 before Candys0n died, and that was GG. Oh, man. Oh man, what a fun ride actually. Late game on card battles surprisingly is not too unfun. It's just unfun to do it in a quick battle because chances are if you're doing it in quick battles, your opponent's A will not want to go late game or B is just bad at late game. You definitely want to do late game in a private match with someone you know that can go really far, and that's not too bad. Only really took an hour out of our lives. And I was just kind of listening to music the whole time, and it was pretty chill indeed. So thanks all you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you're enjoying this little blooper that came up. As you can see, the deck literally has like no easy ways to defend stuff early on. It is kind of funny actually. But yeah, you can call it an episode here. Thanks you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like if you like, maybe. I don't know. Let's see if anyone can break this record. I know it can be broken. Both sides just have to kind of do what I'm doing, because I think I could have survived like 10 more rounds at least, especially if I was using like abilities and stuff, or if like the new a new update comes out with more cards, it'll probably be beatable then too. Like, I'm not saying this is gonna be the record forever. It's just the current record at the time of uploading this video. So yeah, thanks all you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll catch you all next time. Peace out.